We are back talking about Marvel Rivals. I've been loving this game, and they have just released a brand new season. And this season is a new stepping point for a bunch of new players to try and get a higher rank. Which is why in this video, I'm going to be showing everyone here what characters you need to be using and the characters you don't want to be using to try and get the highest rank you can in the new season. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, here's the tier list right here. We got all the characters. I do actually have to make another tier. Add it right below. We didn't make a D tier. Sorry about this. And here we go. We're going to be ranking all these characters. And this is my second time trying to do this video. And I spent a lot of time talking about why I put each character at the tier, and it ended up being like a 40-minute video, and that's obviously not going to work for this. So I'm going to talk briefly about each, and if you want to have a little in-depth analysis, or not really in-depth, but a stronger explanation to why I put the characters at these tiers, let me know in the comments below. I will reply to all comments, and I'll be telling you why I think these characters are good for this season of Marvel Rivals, because I want you guys to get to the highest rank that you possibly can. So I'm going to start with Adam Warlock. I'm going to be putting him at the B. Solid healer, just very solid, can provide some good healing, and yeah, that's what I think. And we got Black Panther. I'm going to be putting him at A, just because he did get nerfed a lot, I think, after... Did he get nerfed? Yeah, I think he did get nerfed after the patch notes. So if it was last season, S, but this season, A. And Black Widow is going to go in D. I think she's a D tier character. Doesn't provide a whole lot. Every time I see I never see a Black Widow actually in comp. So, yeah, just no to Black Widow. Captain America, solid character. Doesn't really provide a whole lot. I think he's just very mid, honestly. Like, he has good... His shielding is just overpowered by Doctor Strange, which I'll talk about soon. So yeah, I think he's a C. Very mid. Cloak and Dagger, SS. The strongest healer in the game. Can provide so much healing. The amount of times I've seen situations where the other team will only have one healer, and it will be this character, and they win the game. It's just like... It's crazy. Like, she can provide so much healing if you know how to play her. So she's SS. I think she did get buffed as well. So that's just another thing why she's in SS. Doctor Strange, also an SS. 2 SS backs to back. Doctor Strange is a must pick for any team in comp. His shield obviously shields the rest of his team, has a lot of HP, and he can provide some insane damage as well. And his ult is very good, and his primary is good. Everything about Doctor Strange is just good. He's my main as well, if you wanted to know. So that's why I'm Diamond right now, and all I do is play Doctor Strange. I do play sort of other characters if I'm needed to, but Doctor Strange is the main dude. We've only got Groot. Groot's an S tier tank. Very good. His Wars ability are incredible. And I do talk about Groot a lot more in my other video, which is top 5 best character. That was obviously for last season. So you want to see that video, click the card in the top right. And we got Hawkeye, who just got nerfed a lot. So he's going to go in S. If before the nerf he was SS, very easily SS. But he's going to be an S after the nerf. So yeah, Hawkeye... A lot of damage, very easy to kill people, but he's an S for now. Hela, SS. Very strong DPS. Probably the strongest in the game. Can just provide so much damage, and she's very easy to play, honestly. Like, you don't really need a whole lot to learn. You just gotta shoot people with her things, and her ult is incredible as well. Hulk is gonna be an A tier. I think he's on his own probably a B or C. But his team-up ability with Iron Man and Doctor Strange, more specifically Iron Man, is just very strong, can provide a lot of damage, and his shield as well can provide a lot of support to the rest of his team, so an A tank. Invisible Woman, one of the new characters, is going to be an A. She's a very good healer. She might move up. Haven't had a lot of playtime with her. But I think she just provided a lot of support, and her ult is pretty good. and she has a lot of good abilities, so I think she's an A. We also got Iron Fist, who's probably a B. Solid character. Just doesn't have a lot of versatility. He punches people. That's what he does. So if you verse like a lot of ranged characters or like characters that fly, like Iron Man or Storm, you're gonna be in for a rough one. So we got Iron Man now, who's gonna go A. I think as his own. I think these characters work in conjunction. If you have these two characters, they're easily A, and if you don't, they're probably both B or C. So yeah, Iron Man's very strong, very good for beginners as well. And we got Jeff coming up next. One of my mates is actually a Jeff main, and when we're on Jeff, honestly just depends on what map it is. If you have a good map where there's a lot of edges, so a map like Asgard, I think, is the one with a lot of edges. I might be wrong. Uh, Jeff is amazing. He's always offers insane value, but on any other maps with no edges, he's always completely useless. Like, you might get a little bit of value like off the point, but yeah, just no AT character. He can provide so much healing as well, so A for now. But he's yeah. I just stopped blaming him about Jeff. We also got Loki, who's an ST character. I think he's more of a DPS than he is a healer. He can provide so much damage with his clones. I've seen so many. I've done it myself. Loki's like probably the main healer I play, and you can just get so many games where you just get like 30 to 20 kills, and you can still provide healing because his abilities obviously he is a healer, and he doesn't have a lot of healing, but he's a ST damage healing all work well. Luna Snow, also an S, can provide so much healing, and she's very easy to play. And her ult is, the funnest ult. The dance. Da 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 da. I love that dance. So S tier for that. Magic. I promise this is a serious competitive tier list. I want you all to get to Grandmaster. All right. Magic, gonna go on B. Similar to Iron Fist, doesn't have a whole lot. She's close range sword type, and she can be good in some situations, but I think she's just pretty solid, not really excelling. Magneto, also a solid tank. His shields are the best part of his thing, providing shields to everyone. But apart from that, he doesn't really have a whole lot. His ult isn't the craziest thing. I think it should do a lot more damage. But if you know how to use it, you can get insane value. But I'm gonna stay in the B tier for now. Mantis, I'm gonna put him in S just because she's very similar to Luna Snow. I think she's like almost like identical sometimes. Her ult is like pretty much the same, just heals everyone in a radius a lot. And she can provide so much healing as well as Luna Snow. If you got a Luna Snow or Mantis, you're going to be good for heals. But you really want Cloak and Dagger. But Mantis is an SD character. Moon Knight, A or S. I don't think he's SS. I'm going to put him in S. Very easy to play. Provide a lot of damage. So he's going to be an S. Namor, going to be an A. Very solid DPS. His turrets, or are they turrets? The little fish things that can hit people are very good. Can provide extra damage, and they're very good at distracting the enemy away from your team. So if you put them away, they'll serve as a distraction to the rest of your team. Mr. Fantastic, one of the new characters, I think is a B. Yeah, another close range up character who's can be limited, but I think he's very fun. His ult is very good. So yeah, those are the two new characters ranked with that. And we got Wolverine. Oh, why is Wolverine here? He's meant to be at the end. We'll talk about Wolverine at the end. Penny Parker is A, not S. A. She's a solid tank. I know, it's solid. She's an A. Her mind's very good. And she's very good at contesting, probably the best contester for objectives. Psylocke, also an A. I know I'm running a lot of these in A, but I think they are. A's a good, B's solid, solid character. A's a really good. S is amazing, and the SS are best characters in the game. I didn't realize got one from each, class of characters. I hope I'll stick it like that. I don't think there's any SS, but yeah, Punisher Coming up next, I think he's going to go on B. I did mention Punisher in my best characters for beginners because he is the easiest character to play. You know, he just has a gun and a turret and you shoot things. That's basically it. And you know, he's just a solid DPS. Rocket, I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to put Rocket in C. I don't really see a lot of value in Rocket. I think his respawn, like, little ability thing is very good. And his team-up abilities with Punisher and Bucky are... maybe just for that he'll go on B. Now, I want to keep him... I don't want too many characters up here. So, I think Rocket just falls short of the other characters. And you're thinking about it, I think I'm going to put Iron... no, who's a Magic... I'm going to put one of these lower. Magic or Iron Fist? I'm going to put Iron Fist a bit lower. Iron Fist is going to be in C for now. Scarlet Witch, S. Easy character. Very strong DPS. She can struggle against tanks. That's her one weakness, is dealing with tanks. But any of, like, DPS, or what do they call it? Duelist and strategist. You know, she's the easiest character. She's so much damage. Spider-Man, C. I think he's one of the most difficult characters to master. And if you think Spider-Man's an SS character, I won't argue with you, because I know how good you can be with Spider-Man. He's just so, like, I just think he's so difficult to play. Like, when I try and play Spider-Man, I'm easily, like, a DT player. He's just, I think he's difficult. Squirrel Girl, I think is one of those underrated characters in the game, but because, like, nobody plays her, I'll put her in A. But I think her primary is, like, if we're just ranking off primaries, it's SS. Maybe that should be videos just primary attacks. That would be a bit weird. But yeah, A tier, very underrated. Star-Lord, I think B. B for Star-Lord. I think he's just very solid, doesn't really excel in a whole lot. Decent damage, and his ult is very good. So yes, B. Storm, gonna be a C. Her ult is amazing, SS ult. But apart from that, I see that's probably the common thing with Storm. I see them, like, don't really do a whole lot for, like, 80% of the game. But then when they get the ults, they can get, like, team wipes. Like, 20% is just team wipes, 80% nothing. So I don't think that's enough to make her a reliable pick if it's just the ults the main part. 4, B. I think he's a solid tank. He's very close range. He's better than Cap, because I think he can get a lot of bonus health, and he can stay alive with his Thunder ability thing. So yeah, I think he's B. Venom's very mid as well. I'll put him at B. B tier tank. He can get a lot of extra health, so I think he's a B. His ult isn't that crazy as well. Bucky, S or A. I don't know if he got nerfed or buffed. If he got buffed, I might be wrong. I'm going to leave him at S. Before, he might have got nerfed, but if he got buffed, he's just going to stay at S. He was S last season for me. Well, I didn't make it to it, but I'd say he was S last season, so he's going to stay at S. Very good DPS, very good abilities. And our last character, Wolverine. There we go. And that is the tier list, everybody. We got the strongest characters, the worst... the strongest characters, the worst characters, you know, lackluster, sort of not amazing, solid, really good, incredible, and best. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know, you know, how badly I've made this or whatever. But if you want to get a high rank, I recommend just using these characters. You know, if you see one of these, if you don't like any of these characters, like you don't like how they play, you can get away with using these, or push the B tier. I do play some of these characters. Do I play any of these characters at B? Not really. I've been playing Mr. Fantastic recently just because he's new. But yeah, I'd say the characters I play the most, if you want to just copy my play styles, is I play Doctor Strange for tank all the time, and then for DPS, I either play Hawkeye or Moon Knight, and then for healer, I'll play Loki or Luna Snow. And if someone takes Doctor Strange, I'll play Groot as well. So those are my picks. Why don't you play all the SS? Because I'm not very good at Cloak and Dagger, but the amount of times I've seen how good she is, she's definitely SS. And Hela, when I do play Hela, I don't like to play Hela just because it's like, it's honestly mean. Just like how much damage, like it's just sad how good she is. But if you want to play like that, then go be Grandmaster. But that is going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and take a look out for more uploads. I'll be uploading more frequently in the next couple of days. You'll be seeing more Minecraft Let's Plays, maybe some more Marvel Rivals. But I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.